Hey guys, what's up? What's popping? The Banana Guy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's topic is gonna be on deal breakers in a relationship slash marriage. Okay? For those who don't know what a deal breaker is, here's a summary of it. Deal breakers in a relationship are the things that will cause you to call quits on your relationship, no matter how long you've been together. Now, this is my personal one. I do not like it when people do not address their problems and they just ignore them. They ignore them and pretend like they do not exist, knowing very well they do exist and it's a huge problem for them, but they don't address them. It's my pet peeve. It's something I really hate when someone does it to me. Now, this is a major one for people who are like married and have been together for so long. For example, if you are in a relationship with someone and you want to have kids, and in the beginning of this dating stage, he says, I do want to have kids, but when you get married and then you stay for a long period of time together, all of a sudden he changes his mind and says, oh, wait a minute, I think I may have made a mistake about me wanting kids. That's a major decision you can't take by yourself. You need to consult your partner first, your wife, your husband. You can't just out of the blue wake up in the morning and say, kind of feel like I don't have kids today, you know? No, you can't do that. You need to consult with your partner first before you make major decisions like that. Last minute. Well, for me, it's not that major, but if the person I'm with decides to do it over and over and over again and it becomes a habit, then it's different. But when it's like maybe once or twice, then I can let it slide. But for some people, it's a huge thing. It's like the number one on their list. If you decide to cancel and change your plans with someone, they find it unattractive. So if you're one of those people, then please try your best to accommodate your partner to some level. Hey, this one is something that like almost every couple has gone through sometime in that relationship, married or not. If I come into a relationship and my finances are in a certain way, and he comes in this relationship and his finances are a bit off, I want him to tell me from the beginning. I want him to go like, look, I'm struggling here, okay? I want to tell you that my finances ain't good, you know? I'm trying my level best to have a job and I'm doing what I can. Now, for those who are married and have already found a system that works for them, it's all about being transparent with your husband or wife. I do not want my husband to keep anything from me. Either it's finances or anything that is important to me or to us as a partnership. If his money is low or his finances are on the red, I want him to tell me from the get-go, say, look, we need to budget this month or this time. We need to think about, changing our spending habits. It goes for the wife as well. If the wife is struggling, I want the wife to go like, look, babe, I'm struggling out here, Yeah, it's tough. I'm working as hard as I can, but it's not looking good. Can we at least budget this time and make a plan of some sort? Okay. Of interest. Now, I think I mentioned or touched on this situation in my previous video. Now, if your partner is starting to lose interest or doesn't even give a second thought to you, or you feel like you're not being given attention, for some people that can be a huge deal breaker for them. A huge deal breaker, and I think I'm one of them. I find it disrespectful. I find it like weird for you to just leave me on and not tell me that. Why? Why are you wasting my time? And that's kind of mentality I have on that. Next. Now, this is a touchy subject, so I'm going to use myself as an example. I believe in God. I'm a Christian. I believe in certain things, right? I want my partner to at least have some of the values that I have. Like, I value my family and my friends. If you cannot value the most important things in your life, then why are you with me? Why are you even trying to get with me? Like, we need to be on the same wavelength. I can't have someone who's like over there and I'm here. We need to meet in the middle, halfway, even if it's that like that. Like, I can't. We need to have at least some similar values. I don't expect you to be the same as me. The relationship will be boring, but at least have some value of love for your family, love for your religion, love for the most important things in your life. That's how I feel about that. Right today. Ooh. Now, this is childish behavior. I think it's such a childish behavior for a grown-ass person to fight dirty with you or use the children against you. I don't find that attractive. It's not impressive. I think for some people that's a deal breaker, and I think me as well, I find it as a deal breaker. If you play dirty around a relationship, then we are so done. I don't even want to waste time with you. Like, why would I do that? Oh, this one is a pet peeve of mine, like on top of the list. Somewhere on top of the list. They are over your ex. Why are you with me if you're in over your ex? What is your point? Because I won't meet her standards, so why entertain me when you're still over? Like, why? There's no point. So that's a deal breaker for me as well. And for most people, actually, most people find it unattractive for someone to be still hang over their ex, like, and then you're with them at the same time. Like, what are you trying to do, really? Vision. Ooh, yep, that's a top one for almost everyone who's in a relationship or married. If your partner is not ambitious or has no vision of life or what he's aiming to do in the future or what he wants to become or build for his family, then what are you bringing to this relationship exactly? It's not attractive. It's not cool. It's such an attractive trait to have for someone not to have nothing, completely nothing, no ambition or vision of what he or she wants in life. That's not cool. I think I also mentioned this in my previous video. You can go check it out. I think you need to be aware from the get-go, like what kind of history he had with other women, because it will give you a gauge of what to expect from him. Like, does he have history of abusing women emotionally, physically, mentally? Like, you don't know. And once you find out and it's too late, it's a huge deal breaker. Like, it has to be number one, actually, on the list. That's my deal breaker. That's one of my deal breakers. It's like red flag number one. If he has a history of any kind of abuse, we are over before it even began. There's no, let me give you a second chance, or maybe he might act different around you because I'm a different person. For me, I have this mentality. Once you do it, it's gonna happen again. It's always bound to happen again in a different form, besides actually reaching, like, physically. It can be emotionally. Like, it's bound to happen. So that's how I think about it. Like, if you have done it before, what is stopping you from doing it again? So that's it for today. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and like. Ooh, okay. Peace. I'm out.
1, 2, 3, funky.